Hi everyone, my name is Amon. In this video, I will explain to you what mean UX and UI. So, let's start with it. What mean UX? UX or UXD stands for User Experience Designer. From Wikipedia, saying about what is UX, UX refers to user experience, a person's behavior, attitudes, and emotions about using a product, system, or service. A user experience needs to take care about these questions. For example, how the site is presented, how things align across the website, what the user thinks about the website, how the user can find what he or is searching. This kind of questions, for example, can improve a lot the needs of the user, what he is searching for your website. Now, we will talk about the UX process. The first thing that we need to do to implement the UX process is to understand the problem. Matthew Wakeman, a user experience designer, stated, "If I had only 1 hour to solve a problem, I would expend up to 2/3 of that hour in attempting to define what the problem is." It means that we need first of all understand what the user have the need and what is the goal of the business to apply our UX process. We can implement this process by researching for inspiration, competitors' products, or any other products with some similar functions. Sketching. We do the sketching by wireframes, prototype, storyboards, the user testing, flowcharts, and doing outlines. This is the following step for do a research. You start to think about your users. Who are they? Where are they from? Where can you find them? Take some tools like survey to collect ideas from users. Collect the data, analyze the data, formulate your research questions. After doing your research, we will create some user personas. User personas are fictional characters created to represent different user types that might use the site, brand, or product in a similar way. So, we can take our research and make some fictional personas and to see what kind of products we will try to do a better user experience. The next step is to create your user stories, the scenery, map site, and we need to represent these things for some other teams developers. It can make it more easy to get some ideas how we can improve our user experience and to do a better experience for the user. Now, after doing our site map, we need to do our wireframes, and we need to present these wireframes for the teams. All the teams developers will help us to get some ideas how to improve our design by the wireframes. After the wireframes, we need to implement this website with the help of the user interface designers. The UX designers and the UI designers need to work very closely to apply each user experience for UI elements. Metrics analysis. We need to, after doing all these steps, the user experience, we need to use analytic tools to track how users use your product, how they interact. Can they get the goal that we want them to? If not, what is wrong? By these tools, we can follow up if our user experience implementation had fulfilled our goal. What is UI? UI stands for User Interface. The user interface is responsible for the look and the feel of the web page. It includes the color, backgrounds, typography, button size, text size, if the drop shadow should be dark or light. It is the aesthetics. You use programs for editing image like Photoshop, GIMP, Illustrator, etc. resources for fonts like fonts.google.com. Now let's talk about what is the user interface process. The first of all, we need to understand all the concepts passed by the user experience designers. It's by it that we will try to implement for your project. Now, in this process is the brainstorming and the sketching. Brainstorming and sketching is the process that we need to take to get all the idea from UX team and try to implement it into a project. It's better to use a pen to sketch what you will do than some softwares like Photoshop, GIMP, Illustrator. User flow diagram. In this part, we will receive all the structure of the interface. We need then think how the user will interact with it. What will happen with the user when clicking on some element? Structure and the flow validation. When we finish with the UI sketch and the user flow diagram, we ask our clients to confirm it. It means that we can ask for the UX team to confirm to us if all things are alright in our UI sketch. Now, in this part, we will choose the style of the interface. That can be minimalist, material design, sketchomorphism, metro interface, or any other. When we are doing the style interface, it is very good to ask for our clients some examples of the styles interface that they want to fulfill better with the project's goal. After choosing our style interface, we will now present it for our client or the user experience to consult with them if it fulfills all the things in this style. To finish this process. Now, we can do some preview forms to see how will be our project. We have some kind of preview forms. The less detailed and less time consuming is the wireframe. The wireframe is this image in the right corner. Regularly, it's made by gray blocks. We have also the mockup. It's a medium or high detailed design presentation. We have some images and some information in the web page. We have also the clickable prototype. It's a high-level detailed final product. It's very time-consuming. We can through this kind of sketch to pass for each screen of your web page, clicking on options or links. The last one is the animated UI flow. It's a video of user interaction. It is the most time-consuming sketch that we can do for a project. Design validation. In this part, the user comments some meaningful comments for the improvement of the web page. In this last part also, the UI adapts to meet the specification for the users and to fulfill with the business goals. UX and UI summary. Let's summary all things that you had learned. The UX designer will plan how to improve the user and business satisfaction, fulfilling with the business goals to the user. The UI designer will implement the UX ideas. So, I hope that this video could help you to understand better the difference of UX and UI. See you!